This man might one day be best remembered for his big boat. CNBC's Darren Ravel explains.
There are sailboats, and there is this sailboat. 289 feet long, almost as big as a football field, and 42 feet wide. Its gargantuan masts are 20 stories high, each weighing 35 tons.
The numbers on this boat are phenomenal. They're astounding. They almost defy imagination.
This is not just any boat. It's a $130 million boat built by a man who wants you to see it. The man behind the Maltese Falcon is Tom Perkins, co-founder of one of the first venture capital firms, Kleiner Perkins, which bankrolled big names like Genentech and Google.
Tom Perkins is a larger-than-life character and has been that way for 35 years, both in Silicon Valley and in the world of sailing. Perkins decided, after owning various super yachts for 20-some-odd years, boats that were 150 or so feet long, that he wanted to create the most magnificent sailing yacht in history, and that's what he's done.
David Kaplan, a senior editor at Newsweek, was a passenger on the Maltese Falcon during its maiden voyage last year. His book on Perkins' dreamboat, called Mine's Bigger, hit shelves this week.
Tom would be the first to tell you that he has a big ego. He might have named this boat a big ego. You can't build a 300-foot mega yacht with masts that are nearly 20 stories tall, that weighs close to 1,400 tons, that costs $130 million. You can't do any of that if you don't have a big ego.
So what do you get for $130 million these days? The most futuristic-looking private vessel you've ever seen, and the technology to back up the view. The Maltese Falcon is the first sailboat to ever use the Dynarig concept, an automated system that controls the sails at the push of a button. Although it has wowed many in Europe and in the Caribbean, there's no timetable for a docking in the United States anytime soon because of tax implications. But that doesn't mean Perkins doesn't want to bring the boat here.
He yearns for the opportunity to show it off here in Lower Manhattan and to show it off throughout the United States. You want people to see it, and one day it'll be here in New York Harbor or sailing just underneath the Golden Gate Bridge. It'll fit by 30 or 40 feet or so. Those will be among the happiest days of his life.
Darren Ravel, CNBC Business News.
Wow.
Great stuff.